Michigan takes on Louisville, and in a tight game, the Wolverines would hold on to beat the Cardinals 73-69. Louisville had some solid performances from Donovan Mitchell. He had 19. Dangadell had 60, but not enough for the Cardinals, as, learn the name, folks, Moritz Wagner. He had 26 points. DJ Wilson had 17, and Derek Walton made all the big plays down the stretch. Michigan wins by 4. They advance to the Sweet 16, where they will face the winner of Rhode Island and Oregon. Jordan, we thought this was going to be a tough matchup for the Wolverines because Louisville's length and athleticism and their way they can get out and guard the three. Michigan didn't shoot it great. What was the difference in this game?
Well, Wagner was the difference, man. I mean, this guy he's kind of showed flashes of brilliance. Today, he put the complete game together. Taking charges, scoring points, 11 of 14 from the field. I mean, yeah, they didn't shoot it well, but he did. He had a big-time game. And just a classic example of a team. Didn't play their best basketball all year. Weren't consistent. Put it together at the right time.
Yeah, I mean,
great basketball March.
Unbelievable, right? I mean, the more you read about the plane crash or the near plane crash, it wasn't what I originally thought. I thought it was just like something that skid off the road. No, it's actually a horrifying story where flight attendants are screaming for their life and John Beeline's in the middle of it. And then they fly into the Big Ten tournament, and you just think they're playing on emotion. I had my doubts, Jordan, coming into the tournament after they win the Big Ten, that this is going to be a letdown. How could they stay at this emotional high? Well, they don't miss a shot against Oklahoma State, and a guy like Wagner makes all the plays down the stretch.
That's the key point. I finished your sentence. Down the stretch. Teams that win in this thing make the key plays in the biggest moments down the stretch. Michigan has confidence. They want a 1 seed. They want a 2 seed. They want to bring on whoever. They knocked off the 2 seed. They feel like they can play with anybody. And you know what? They can right now.
You know, we're going to look back at the hiring of John Beilein, and you could almost put him up against any coach ever hired for Michigan basketball. Ever since he's been there, JC, they're competing for Big Ten championships. They're ranked in the top 5. They're going to the national finals. Like, they have done so many great things. And here's a guy who's never, ever been an assistant coach. He's been a head coach everywhere. He's gone, high school to Lemoyne to Canisius.
He's a teacher. He's a teacher.
Crazy, this type of success they have. What a great win for Michigan.
Huge.
Can they go to the Final Four?
Why not? I mean, there's always that one team that's like, I wasn't a believer in them all year. But once you get hot, it's a different beast. Why can't they go to the Final Four? I'm not penciling them in, but you knocked off a 2 seed and you were in, not control, but you were leading the majority of that game. Yeah, I believe that Michigan is capable of going to the final.
The Wolverines move on. Like I said, they're going to take on the winner of Rhode Island and Oregon. And John Beilein, this is what he does, has success in March. The Big Ten wasn't expected to do much. They have gone out there and had an outstanding performance so far. Jordan Cornett from Campus Insiders. I'm Tim Doyle from 120 Sports. Check out the 120 Sports app for all your updates on the NCAA tournament.